you're very young, and you're a doctor, and you're a fallen celebrity. You've done a lot. Like you've lived probably 3-4 lifetimes, and somehow in like 20 years, right?
Yeah.
And I have this thought, sometimes where the struggle and the journey to get to success is really important, and even has to be really enjoyable to the person.
Sure.
And I fear that even if somebody kind of succeeds too quickly, and I mean, I think you see this, like, say with child stars, different subject, but if you succeed too quickly and you kind of get to the end, and you've got all this time where you're just at the end, and you've lost the journey, you've lost the ability to go hunt, you know what I mean, for your kill. Do you feel like, how do you feel this is, you're doing so much? Do you think this is sustainable? Are you going to burn out? What do you think?
There's a lot of questions within your question. Question number one is, do I burn out? Absolutely, because I'm doing too much and I'm trying to find a healthier balance. At the same time, staying busy and being forced to be disciplined because of the many things I'm involved in is healthy for my personality type. When I have a lot of free time, I get bored, I get anxious. So staying busy actually helps me. That's kind of knowing myself aspect of it. On the other hand, it also depends, like the feelings that you're talking about, child stars burning out, comes from how you got your success. If you get success without truly earning it, you will start judging yourself, undoubtedly, because you won't believe when people come up to you and say they're big fans, because you feel like you don't deserve it, because you're being honest with yourself. And if you're just popular to be popular, which is happening a lot these days on social media, the second that popularity fades, you lose that dopamine hit, that excitement, and realize, oh man, I didn't accomplish anything. And you start worrying, and that anxiety triples. You go to a dark place. And that's why you see a lot of these social media stars struggle with their mental health these days. That's why I encourage everyone that wants to do social media, like the number one job kids want to have these days is to be a YouTuber. Great, do that. Bring some communication to the field, but go get your education first. Struggle a little bit, learn these things, do a residency program that's very invasive. I'm just using that as an example.
Yeah.
But when you do it that way, you feel like you earned it, so that if someone takes your fame away from you for whatever reason, you still feel like you have feet to stand on, that you earned this, you've accomplished things you wanted to accomplish. And even to this day, despite having successes on television, social media, athletically, the thing that brings me the most joy is being in my hospital, running those 15 to 30 minute slots with my outpatient setting, because it's honest there. These are real problems. This is real world. Versus when I go into social media, a lot of it is very fabricated. There's a lot of posturing. There's a lot of numbers involved. So it's not as rewarding as just being in a room with the patient.
Do your patients know typically who you are?
I would say most
side?
don't.
Most don't.
Yeah.
And you probably appreciate that.
I do, because, again, people that work on social media generally move away from practicing, if not quitting altogether. They may go into a concierge model, start charging a lot. I kind of did the opposite. And now I work at a community health center where a lot of our patients are on a charity care program, and they don't care that social media. They just genuinely need help. But because I have the financial stability for my job as an influencer and a media person, I'm able to take more time with the patients and give them the care that they deserve. So inherently, that's more rewarding than any money I could get from being an influencer. And I want everyone to really think about that hard, because it's easy to chase all the non-objective things like the money, the fame, and
big dogs.
Yeah, I mean, big dog is probably one of the things you could probably get for low cost and really enjoy. But that is what brings you happiness, long term.